Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Randy Replay here. No shenanigans today. It's Turkey Day everywhere in the U.S. of A. Hey, that rhymed. It's all good. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, or as Randy Replay calls it, Happy Turkey Day. Others call it Happy Thanksgiving. It's all good. We are acceptable for any name of this North American holiday. Tonight, the New England Patriots of Boston. I left my khakis and my other set of khakis, and Matthew Judon come to U.S. Bank Stadium to play the Minnesota Vikings, who are kind of up and down as of late. We had the big loss in here, actually, last week that snapped the 3-game win streak coming out of the bye. And Minnesota looking to come back on top as the Lions are now 1 game back. We'll see what happened today and get you everything ready for this game. We got a lot to get to prior to kickoff. Randy Replay personally hopes you spend time with family today on this very thankful holiday. I appreciate everybody here, and I'm thankful for all of you for tuning into the SSN and the NFL here on the SSN. Thankful to be in this position. So let's get into it. Weekly awards. The Minnesota Vikings for the second straight week have offense and defense players represented here. JJ with his 10 catch, 298 yard, 5 touchdown day, looking for another day like that. And then Carlton Davis, 10 tackles, 1 sack, 2 picks, 1 pick six. He gets the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Of course, last week, it was Dalvin Cook and Trayvon Diggs. So 2 times, Minnesota Vikings rule the NFC in terms of Players of the Week. Oh, boy. And as we always do, we will check the injury report for both teams. Minnesota getting Lewis Seen back for today's game. If you've paid attention, you know that Eric Hendricks is done for the season. And then Jonah Williams will get back next week and has not been good in his absence. Everybody's like, Randy, what's going on with this offensive line? Well, I talked about it on the podcast as we try to find the Patriots here in the list of teams. I talked about it on the podcast, and it's not getting any better. So throughout the week, the team has looked at options, and we have some news about the offensive line. But first, Damian Harris, halfback, missing today's game with a dislocated knee. He's out 2 more weeks. And these knee injuries for these teams, holy cow. I know the high ankle sprain is not a knee issue, but these leg injuries for these guys, it's just crazy, I tell you. And hello and welcome to the transaction screen. The Minnesota Vikings have re-signed Greg Joseph to a 2-year, $3 million contract. He wanted 1 for $1 million. We just doubled him up. He's been great, all things considered. To make room for our next signing, they have released Jalen Darden, who has been picked up, I do believe, by Detroit. And Minnesota Vikings signed free agent right tackle Jason Peters. Ready for this? The 40-year-old right tackle to a 1-year, $5.15 million deal. That is the best option as of right now in Jonah Williams' absence. Right tackle Jason Peters, 1 year, $5 million. And then we move Blake Brandel, however you want to look at it, to the practice squad. Oh, boy. So there you have it. We call up Blake. We give him a game and a half, it felt like. Didn't do much. We tried 3 different people at right tackle since Jonah Williams has gone down. And now the team thinks the answer is veteran Jason Peters. And if you're not familiar with the guy, Jason Peters, he's a 6'4", 328 right tackle. 18th year in the league out of Arkansas. He is 40 years old. And, oh boy, here are some of his measurables. He's still got some strength in his body. 92 out of 100 rated by the NFL. He's the 27th ranked right tackle in the league, based on his overall, putting him in the top 18% of the league in terms of right tackle. So he will serve as the surrogate until Jonah Williams comes back. That is going to do it. In case you Forgot who Jason Peters was. So Minnesota Vikings football, New England Patriots come to town. It's Thursday night. It's Thanksgiving. Minnesota wearing their Color Rush jerseys, as are the Patriots. And we're going to get this thing going. The food, it has been eaten. Randy is fuller than a stuffed gullet of a insert bird name here. And he's looking to eat a W for a little dessert. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you at kickoff in just a minute. Hello and welcome. There's the man, the myth, the legend, JJ. 74 catches and looking to become top 10 in the NFL after this one. Mac Jones and the New England Patriots of Boston will visit U.S. Bank Stadium, where they hopefully find their khakis left in their other set of khakis. Moments ago, taking the field for the first time here tonight for practices. Moments later, Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings introduced as well. The conundrum of this team in the offseason will be Kirk Cousins. What do you do with him? You owe him $35 million next year. He's throwing a lot of picks, but he's throwing a lot of touchdowns to that man right there. And Adam Thielen as well. The right side of the line now depends on a 40-year-old veteran. What is going to happen here tonight? We're going to figure it out. And we'll see if Darrisaw and Peters can hold off Judon. You're going to have to address something in the offseason. What that is, we don't know. But anyway, we are just about ready for kickoff. Greg Joseph, who just re-signed to this team, has his hand raised to the sky, and we are just about ready to go. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. The Detroit Lions have lost 31-15, so boom, we are underway here. Thanksgiving night football. Oh boy. So now the Vikings are owners of 2 games ahead if they win tonight. But first, they got to overcome this man, Mac Jones, who's having a pretty good season. 2,700 yards, 23 touchdowns against 9 picks. Already covering up the ear holes of his helmet. And we're trying to make it tough for him to play out here. We'll see if we can do it. They'll come out in the I formation first. Vikings play press. Both teams wearing their Color Rush jerseys, as this is an NFL Thursday night game. And Javon Holland will take down the runner Stevenson to the left side after he breaks free for a first down. Oh boy. So Lewis Seen in his comeback game, he is top. Safety over top. Mac Jones throws right, wide open. Caught, first down. As Hunter Henry last week had a big game. And he's having some words with that Minnesota personnel coach on the sideline there. Hopefully all good words. I formation again. It is a run. Stevenson breaks another Viking tackle. And Holland will come up again to make that another tackle, and it's quickly 3rd and 2. Taylor Rapp playing linebacker again. Minnesota in the 3-4. Flushed right into DJ Wanham. And DJ Wanham is going Super Saiyan this year. Mac Jones drops. Good coverage. Taylor Rapp across the middle, and just when a wide receiver's getting open, Zadarius Smith and DJ Wanham are there. But DJ Wanham will get credited with the sack, and Minnesota forces a punt, their first time out defensively. And Bailey standing back there, gonna boot it away. Patterson looks to be returnable. Tries to shake, rattle, and roll his way. He won't get much. And out comes Kirk Cousins. Last minute words with the OC. For his season, 4,337 yards, 36 touchdowns, 28 picks. He's thrown interceptions, but he's got the team at 6-4 with the help of his friends. But the position I'm watching for at least this first drive, right tackle. You have Jason Peters, who's 40, has not played yet. And it looks like Darisaw is going to take over right tackle duties. Matthew Peters, what the heck? Jason Peters is lined up on the left side, and he's got JJ first down. The first throw, and Jason Peters holding his left shoulder. Wow. Okay, wincing in pain, immediately calling over the officials. And Jason Peters has left the field in his first offensive snaps and signing with the team. How poetic. You can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Peters. First snap as a Viking. And he goes down with an injury. Anyway, KJ Osborne, man in motion left to right. Cousins will get the snap. He'll give it off to Dalvin, who gains the edge to the right. Braces for the hit. Goes out of bounds. 14 yards for Dalvin. And a Minnesota Vikings first down. And dislocated shoulder. He's out the rest of the way. So Viridian Lowe, welcome in. And so an easy paycheck for Jason Peters tonight. Oh boy. So the Vikings come out in a single back set. KJ Osborne in motion right to left now. First and 10. It's a give to Dalvin. Gains the edge. Dalvin Cook is loose. Dalvin Cook sheds one tackle all the way down to the 15. And Dalvin Cook, the number 1 running back entering play this week. Oh my heavens. Dalvin Cook shedding a tackle. If he could just get away to the left, away from that guy. We have a touchdown. We're calling a Dalvin touchdown, but wasn't meant to be. And Minnesota, how about thee? So 12:38 left to go here first quarter. Kirk Cousins has his team in the red zone already. Another gift to Dalvin. He gets stuffed rather, and a big hit coming across. Pats him on the helmet. You'll be all right. 2nd and 7 now. So 2nd and 7. Cousins out of the empty set. Gets the snap. Throws, almost intercepted, but dropped. Intended for TJ Hawkinson. And Minnesota now in some trouble here as he comes out in the gun once again. We'll see what happens here. 3rd and 7. Cousins, snap corralled. Throws it. JJ comes back for the ball. They'll get the first down at least. JJ broke off of his guy late on the route. Could have had a touchdown, but Kirk Cousins gets hit as he throws. Oh, I had to come back for it. Still got the first down. So Minnesota keeps their drive alive off the heels of JJ. And they got it down at the 3. Cousins, I formation. Toss right. Blocking set up. And, well, he's going to sit down, but Dalvin Cook will slip a tackle, sits down in the end zone, and he's got a touchdown. And he's doing a little dance for the fans down there near the end zone. And Dalvin Cook, so good at shedding tackles in space. He's just going to sit down. He doesn't want to take the big hit. We'll see what happened. There's him crossing the plane, and then he just plants his gluteus. And Minnesota, this is for a 7-0 lead. Snap, spot, kick. It's all good. 7-0. 11:41 left to go here in the first. And we'll see what we want to do. Jones fires. Caught. Up. Oh, dropped and almost intercepted by Carlton Davis. So for the second straight drive, Minnesota will force a punt on the other side of the 50. Bailey will stand back. He gets the punt away. Patterson, returnable kick. Gets it. Ooh, the blocking kind of fell apart there. He only gets up to the 17, but that's where Minnesota will take over. Jones. Snap corralled. Looks, throws it downfield for Trayvon. Batted away. And throws it down the field against Trayvon, rather. Bats it away, and for the third straight drive, Minnesota forces a 3-and-out. Where has this defense been all season? Patterson will fair catch. And it takes a Patriots bounce. Cousins from the empty set. Snap corralled. Tries to run for it. He's going to get the first down. He puts the ball on the ground. It's a turnover. Oh, no. Braces for the... He might have been down. He might have been down. No, that thing was out. Never mind. He braced for the hit. It didn't matter. Give to the fullback. He just walks right in. Roger Carter will just walk right into the end zone. And Minnesota, after the first 3 drives, finally gives up points. And we got a tie game on Thanksgiving night, 7-7 with 7:25 left to go in the first. Cousins from the gun. Snap corralled. He's got a man left side. It's picked. Underthrew it. Same old Kirk Cousins, everybody. Underthrew it. Verrett with the tackle. Or Verrett, however you want to say it. And I don't know how you underthrow it. There's no pressure coming. And Kirk Cousins just lays it down. Add JJ. So this to make it 10-7. Snap spot kick. You know it's good. Oh boy. So they minimized the damage after the pick. See what we can do here. Cousins from the gun. Snap corralled. Throws it up for TJ. Picked. Intercepted. So Jones will get his. Taylor Rapp playing a lot of linebacker here this evening. Throws. Batted away. Matt Jones right side. Batted away. Minnesota forces a punt. So the defense bailing out the offense at every inconceivable turn, minus the obvious points. Cordero Patterson. Not much room on... This is a great special teams group here, and out comes Kirk Cousins. Still coming from the right side. Kirk Cousins. Play action. Throws it for Jelani Woods. Caught! Down at the 18, and that is Jelani Woods, everybody. We don't really get to say his name that much, but my heavens, what a contributor. And Kirk Cousins like, look at the flick of the wrist. And Jelani Woods is like, I like it. So Jelani Woods will get the first down, and Minnesota now cooking with peanut oil inside the red zone for the second time today. Need to get something here. Cousins. Looks like he's going to wave Hawkinson into the fullback spot. Give to Dalvin. Good blocking, but it's it quickly folds. And Minnesota just getting a yard there. So 2nd and 9. Cousins. Play action. He'll throw it for JJ. He'll come back for the ball for the second time tonight. And now they're dealing with a 3rd and 2. JJ's slow to get up. He has served some time on the injury list here this year, as have a lot of members of this team. So Kirk Cousins out of the gun. What is he going to do, everybody? Directing traffic. Cousins gets the snap. Throws middle. Cut. KJ Osborne looks like. KJ Osborne with a touchdown. He's going to flex on him. A guy who has really come on as a number 3 wide receiver. And Viridian Lowe actually stopping somebody from getting to Kirk. When Kirk has time, he's one of the best in the NFL. Has just thrown his 37th touchdown of the season. This to put him up 14-10. Snap spot kick. It's good. Everybody's kind of flabbergasted. It's a quick throw across the middle. Touchdown. That last minute audible costed the Vikings a touchdown. And An unknown tight end catching this ball. Oh boy. So this to make it a 3-point game. Snap spot kick. It's good. Especially when you have a chance to go up 2 games in the division. As you see at the bottom of the screen, the Detroit Lions have lost. If you win, you're up 2 games late in the year. Cordero Patterson from the 2. I mean, you can't squander this opportunity. We're going to find out who's in the playoffs next week. So now Kirk Cousins under center. It's a play action. He's got a man. It's JJ right side. JJ, big completion, gets head out of bounds. Where's the flag? No flag. And JJ is going to do a dance right in front of the Purple Nation after the big gainer. Ah. Again, Kirk getting hit. And Kirk floating it over that defender. That's what you want all the time. Oh, the I formation will rear its head again. Cousins keeps it. Touchdown, Vikings. A QB sneak and Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is doing a dance. You can't see it because of the camera, guys, but my heavens, Kirk gets on the back of Garrett Bradbury and plunges into the end zone. So Kirkland Cousins will get a rushing touchdown here. This to make it a 3-point game, a 4-point game rather. Snap spot kick is good. 21-17. Audibles by Mac Jones. And again, he'll do it. See what we got here. Mac Jones looking, throwing. Tipped. Carlton Davis with the pass deflection, and Minnesota lives to see another down. Daniil Hunter affected the throw, and Bailey to punt once again. Patterson with a fair catch. Down inside the 20 to the 17. Calling a man in motion. Throws across the middle. Caught. I mean, if you're Trayvon Diggs, you got to jump up and make that pick. So it is a catch. Jones from the gun. Seemingly the same play. Throws, caught, touchdown. Not even a man on Kendrick Bourne. In supposedly a man coverage. Okay, well, there you have it. There you have it. This to make it a 24-21 game. Snap spot kick. It's good. Wow, bro. Bailey's kick is away in the sky. Patterson out of the end zone. Gets up to the 18. So out comes Kirk Cousins. Has a couple mistakes here in the game, but for all intents and purposes, for all things considered, playing pretty well. Get the snap from the gun. Throws. Got a man. It's JJ. Sheds a tackle. Other side of the 50 already. They take a timeout. You hear the Baru. We won't see the point, but my heavens, what a play to start their drive. And listen to the crowd. They're into it. So Cousins under center now. Talking to the line. Snap is corralled. And he'll go down. Man, like, I call everybody to pass block and they still get through. Jeez, bro. Come on. That'll be 3rd and 19 now. Cousins throws for JJ. Gets most of the yardage back. They'll call a timeout. So here they can tie it up. You take a shot at the end zone. You got a 62-yarder. If it's not there, obviously throw it away. But you got a 62-yarder. No timeouts left. Cousins looks. Throws it away. He'll take the penalty for being... Oh, no. It is declined, so it's a 4th and 5. This to tie the game. 62-yarder, no wind, right hash. Greg Joseph has hit from 64 in this building. Kick is away. It's perfect. Greg Joseph will tie the game at the half. What a play. And Kirk Cousins will take the rare penalty. I liked his strategy. Throw it away, but got to do it before the line of scrimmage. 24-24 all at the half. Looking around the NFL, of course, today, the Lions and Cowboys played. It's a Thanksgiving tradition. Dallas taking the L and the Lions taking the L. We love to see that. Other games this week, the Ravens will take on the Jaguars. The Rams will travel to Kansas City, and then the Aints will travel to San Francisco. And our Sunday night game, the Packers at the Eagles, and it all wraps up in Indianapolis, where the Steelers will play the Colts on Monday night. And hello and welcome back into the booth. Kirk Cousins, first half QB rating of 73.8. 18 for 28, 242, 1 touchdowns, 2 picks, or 1 touchdown rather, 2 interceptions. Dalvin Cook, 20 carries, 114 and a touchdown. Kirk Cousins, 2 for 12 and a touchdown. Also has a fumble. Oh boy. In the receiving game, it's Justin Jefferson leading the way. 10 catches, 162. Excuse me again, no Gritty as of yet. KJ Osborne, 3 for 29, has Kirk's lone touchdown in the first half. Nobody cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles. And we have Jalen Johnson, Lewis Seen in his return game, and Javon Holland, each with 6 tackles apiece. 1 sack by DJ Wonnum, no interceptions in the first half. A couple pass deflections by JJ, apparently. Carlton Davis and Javon Holland, no forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries, and no defensive touchdowns. Second half, kickoff about to happen. I mean, you gotta get cooking here. Let's get some separation. Defense, play as well as you did there in the first half. You'll be A-okay. This has been Randy Replay. I'll see you in just a minute. So Cousins from the empty set. Looks. Thinks he's got a man in JJ. Dropped. No. Dropped at the 1. Peppers on the coverage. And Minnesota will be forced to punt from their 50, middle of the field. There's the punt. Looking to pin him deep. That's exactly what they will do down at the 3. So, Ryan Wright, Carlton Davis will be the man to do it. Pins him down at the 3. So here we go, Minnesota. Very, very important not to overcommit here. I formation, obvious run play. It's a give to Stevenson, and he will get the first down and a whole lot more. Stevenson left side, all the way loose, and finally brought down from behind. Oh my heavens, what a run. In. Still a tie game, though. Jones from the gun, snap corral. Looks middle, throws, diving interception. Trayvon Diggs at the 2. So we talk about it. Trayvon Diggs is the most theatrical interceptor of the bowl you'll ever see. And he gets one about one a game where he does something theatrical like that. Yard loss. Cousins, it's another play action. He's got a man. It is JJ again, and he will get out of bounds. And there's the first down. Another JJ completion. Big one down the middle, or the right side of the field, while Kirk is rolling to the right. So Kirk Cousins and Justin Jefferson just all about it here this year. It's a delayed handoff to Dalvin Cook, trying to get away from a tackle, and he will not be able to, but he'll give his team an opportunity here. We'll see what we can do with it. Cousins, weird snap corralled from the gun. Throws. Caught. Adam Thielen in front of his guy. That's all you need to do. Just get that first down and let the boys do the rest. So here we are. First and goal from the 4. Cousins tries to get him to jump. It's a delayed handoff to Dalvin. Does not get into the end zone. He will not get into the end zone. Gonna bring up second and goal now. So second and goal from the 1. Who is gonna bend? Who's gonna break? Turn, give Dalvin. Dalvin walks into the end zone. Touchdown Vikings. And Dalvin is down. It's Thielen. What is he doing? Ooh, picks up Dalvin Cook. And it is a touchdown for the aforementioned Darrisaw and Minarez, Pancake, almost, Bradbury. Everybody's getting blocks. And Kevin O'Connell beats his chest. He loves to see it. Touchdown, Vikings. And Greg Joseph to tack on the extra point. 31-24. Minnesota leads. Henry doing very, very good here tonight. Carlton Davis in his own right doing pretty good. Jones out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Looks right. It's picked. Jalen Johnson with a 5% user. And Jalen Johnson cuts the route in half like a hot knife through butter in the terms of the Boston faithful. Greg Joseph to make it a 10-point game. Right hash, 45-yarder. Kick is away. It's good. Correction, 46-yarder. It's now 34-24. Minnesota chipping up. Jones from the gun. Snap corralled. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. And Jalen Johnson giving up another touchdown to George Pickens. And this to make it a 3-point game again. Snap spot kick. It is all good. 34-31. 2:51 left to go. There was an injured player. We're not sure who it is. And the play clock. They are going to bring it down. That is the end of the third. So end of the third. 34-31. Minnesota threatening. Even to go up by 6, but a touchdown would kind of put this thing back, obviously, into a 2-score game. But you got to get something here. Yeah, the AI is trash, dog. It is bad, dude. Got to get something here. Kirk Cousins rolls out. Pressure, throws it away. 1st and 10 was a throwaway. Now that brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10, call it a wasted play. High formation. Cousins. Throwing. TJ dropped. Oh my heavens, he had it and then he lost it. So TJ Hawkinson with a drop. And again, Duggar on the coverage. Cousins from the empty set, gets the snap. Throws. Caught JJ. Ooh, he's a yard short. Now Minnesota up late. You have one of the best running back entering play tonight in the backfield. And they're going to go for it. Minnesota rolling the dice here. It makes sense in the red zone. You're up. You think you have a play drawn up. Kirk Cousins trying to get him to move. Not going to work. Cousins absolutely waiting. Snap. Give to CJ. CJ up the middle. First down. Down to the 7. And Johnny Munt, backup tight end. 3rd string tight end is down. Oh no, another Minnesota injury. And Johnny Munt holding his left wrist. Everybody's clapping. We'll do it as well. Johnny Munt leaves the field of play. Oh my heavens, how many injuries is this team going to have this season? He's a backup, but still. So now Cousins under center. Adam Thielen looks like man in motion. It's a pesky end around, and Thielen will go nowhere. So they're trying to use this pesky end around in spots where it just hasn't been working this season. So now Cousins changing up the play ever so slightly from the gun. Looks. He'll get out of bounds. Johnny Munt, Bruce Sternum will not be able to return. So it will go for a sack, a loss of 1, and now it's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. Throws! Intercepted in the end zone. And Kirk Cousins will throw another pick, this time in the end zone. Oh boy. So they'll take over. And Hawkinson was not ready for this ball. Underthrew it. We've been talking about it all season. Another gift to Dalvin. Gets the first. 37 carries. 216 on the night. Tackled by Larry Guy. So now Cordero Patterson will check in. Just being handed a note. Dalvin Cook's night is done. 37 carries. They want to preserve him. And it makes all the sense in the world. So Cordero Patterson, his first run of the game, will go for 2. See what Cousins and company wants to do. Empty setback shotgun. Gets the snap. Throws. Wide open JJ. He's got blocking. JJ had an open field, but the defense came up quick. They're going to go no huddle. So they will go no huddle. What a play design. Cousins will call an audible. And Dalvin Cook, who's back in the game, will come to the aid or the left side of Kirk Cousins. It's a gift to the aforementioned Cook. He will just go down at the 7. 225 for him on the night. What a game for Dalvin. So from the 7, 2nd and 1, Minnesota. Single back, they got Patterson in the backfield. Cousins will stop his feet. It is JJ man in motion. Stops. Not going to get the first down. Yes, he does. So JJ will get the first down. 7:54 and counting left to go. So you hear the Baru. Just got it. Hawkinson will move right to left. Now under 7:40 left to go. It's a delayed handoff for Cordero Patterson to the left side. He'll take a defender on a trip down to the 4. So from the 4 now, what do you do? So 2nd and 4. Cousins. As a man right side, it's KJ Osborne open for the touchdown. He's going to call his team. And they're shuffling. It's a Minnesota tradition. Not really, but he gets it on the dot. Shuffleboard, ice shuffling. Either way, that's KJ Osborne's 2nd touchdown of the game. And there's a man who likes it. It's Kevin O'Connell. So Greg Joseph to put this thing into a 10-point spread. It is 41-31. It's good. First and goal from the 3. Throws it away. Mac Jones throws it away left side. Man in motion. Jones turns, gives. Stevenson in. So Stevenson is in. touchdown. Snap spot kick, good, extra point. 38-41. Now, you need something. You need to get the ball back. Jones, short throw, caught. Throws off Vikings, fumble! Get that ball! He does. Carlton Davis, he'll do a spin. Gets out of bounds, and Minnesota gets their third turnover. Carlton Davis. Pending any weirdness, this should stand. I do believe he was not down. The Spinaroonie, correct? He was not down. Punch out by, I do believe, Taylor Rapp, as I'm looking at my sheet. Taylor Rapp with the... What a contributor to this team Taylor Rapp is. There's Patterson slipping a tackle. And now you start to really, really melt down this clock. So Taylor Rapp causing a fumble. Going back to the aforementioned Rapp, as Minnesota expected to just wear this out to the 2-minute warning. They will. Came over by way of trade, and he's been nothing but a contributor for this defense. Lots of plays made by Taylor Rapp. Mainly in the tackle game, but he has a couple turnovers this season. And he forces another one there. So 2 minutes left to go here in the game. 2nd and 8 from the 28. And Patterson's just not the answer here, as Christian Barmore. Maybe you don't want to accuse anybody of faking an injury, but it's a free timeout either way for the Patriots. He will leave the field of play, so we'll give him some claps going back to the back. And the Spinaroonie indeed coming out here in Minnesota. So now what do? You want to be careful. You do not want to give the ball up if you're Minnesota. So Dalvin Cook out there. 3rd down. Set up screen. Works beautifully. Dalvin not able to get the first down, but maybe put some points on the board here. Kind of put this thing out of reach. Well, having to score a touchdown, I mean. We'll see what the Vikings can do, as Greg Joseph left hash. Snap spot kick, 39-yarder is good. So now it all falls back on the defense. You give up a touchdown, you kind of end the game here. Pending any weirdness. In Minnesota, maybe you just make a better throw there. Either way, you went with the conservative play. Dalvin almost got it. He didn't. That's just the nature of the beast here this season. So now Minnesota, what do? We're going to find out. Mac Jones from the gun. Down 6. Throw across the middle. Caught. He won't go down, and he gets it up to the 46. And all of a sudden, George Pickens is turning into Superman out here. And, oh boy, here we go. Is the fix in? Mac Jones back to throw. Throws right. Caught. Big hit. No fumble. That'll be not Jonnu Smith, but it'll be Smith again. Minnesota caught in a weird defense in transition. And where's the big hit, Lewisine? Where's the defenders there? Smith again. You guys. They're caught in a weird defense once more. Throws, caught, touchdown. What in the hell is going on here? Minnesota giving up a touchdown to Devontae Porker, and it's a tie game pending the kick. Little overcommitment by Trayvon Diggs, and holy Stromboli. At least to make it a 1-point game. Snap spot kick, it's good. So you have a kicker in Greg Joseph who hit from 62 earlier tonight. His career long is 64. All you got to do is get to the logo. Bailey's kick. Returnable Patterson. Gets up to the 21. Obviously, running game is out of the window. Kirk Cousins, you got to win this thing. You got to do it with your arm. So 54 seconds, all of your timeouts. See what you can do. Cousins from the gun. Snap corralled. Throw. Pick. That's the game. From the I formation. Tackle. Left side, Stevenson. And that'll be a timeout called by Minnesota. Got to get the ball back. Single back, give us to Stevenson. He will be brought down. Finally, another timeout taken. I mean, you go down by 4 here. Mac Jones, gun, looks, throws. Oh, Trayvon almost had another. You block it, you bring it back for a touchdown, you win the game. Right hash. Bailey. Snap spot kick, it's good. So a 4-point game now. Patterson, rather, not Bailey. And we'll see what Minnesota can do. 1 timeout left. Patterson from the 2. They'll get up to the 27, so 28 seconds, 1 timeout. Kirk Cousins fresh off his 3rd interception of the game. See what you can do, bud. Cousins from the gun. Snap corralled. Heaves it. Picked. That's game. That'll be the game. So Minnesota comes in at 1 point. Up 10 in this quarter. And Kirk Cousins will piss away another lead for his team. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to gobble up an L for Thanksgiving. And welcome back into the booth. I don't know what to tell you. You sign a veteran right tackle to help out one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL today. And the guy you bring in gets injured first play of the game. Out for the remainder with a torn shoulder. Kirk Cousins, career high, 5 picks, 5 turnovers. Maybe 6. Who knows? I lost count after 3. You got a defense that was playing good up until the 4th quarter when it mattered the most. And an offensive line that is getting progressively worse no matter the situation they're in. You had a chance to go up 2 games in your division on top, and you literally threw it away. You had a drive right before the end of the game that took 13 seconds off the clock. On the ensuing drive, you throw the ball to the hand of the defender. They score. You need 4. You need to just get to the logo to win the game, and you throw a pick. They score. You have another shot, and you throw it away. This team is degrading since the bye week, They are now 3-2. They still are the Kings of the North, but it's back to one game. This kind of football will not stand and will not carry you into the playoffs. We need answers. We need them now, mainly on the offensive line. The guy we signed and brought in, the veteran, Jason Peters, tore his shoulder. First play of the game, and if he's going to miss extended periods of time, that's a free $5 million that could have went to another player. Let's get into these stats, get you back to the main screen so we can get out of here. I am not going to say excuse me. Kirk Cousins, QB rating is 61.3, 31 of 50. That shows you do percent completion percentage for those of you that didn't know how to do math or didn't look over here. 406 passing yards. Hey, that's great. Guess what? 2 touchdowns, 5 picks, and a fumble. So 6 turnovers for Kirk Cousins. In the running game, Dalvin Cook, full day, 38 carries, 225, and 2 touchdowns. Cornell Patterson came in after the 37th carry and got majority of the carries after that. 9 carries, 21 yards. Oof. Kirk Cousins, 4 carries, 12 yards, 1 touchdown. He had the QB sneak. Also had a fumble. JJ 2 for 7, CJ 1 for 7, and Adam Thielen 1 for none. In the receiving game, it's JJ doing his thing again. 17 catches, 280 yards, but no gritties. Instead, the 2 touchdowns went to KJ Osborne, who had 6 catches for 59 yards. Adam Thielen held in check today, 3 catches, 22 yards. Dalvin Cook 2 for 14 out of the backfield. TJ Hawkinson 1 for 5. Jelani Woods had the big conversion. 3rd down, I think, 1 for 23. Nobody, and I mean nobody, cares about blocking. Going to go to defense, look at total tackles. And it's Lewis Seen in his game back from injury 6 weeks ago. Gets 11 tackles and leads the team in this one. Javon Holland with 10. Jalen Johnson with 9, Jordan Hicks with 8, Trayvon Diggs with 5, Daniil Hunter and Taylor Rapp, who forced the fumble late, had 4. The tackles for loss, we had 4 by Trayvon, Jordan, Jalen, and DJ Wanham. Sacks, we only had 1 by DJ Wanham. Picks, only 2 by Trayvon and Jalen Johnson. 4 pass deflections, 2 by Carlton Davis, 1 by JJ, 1 by Javon Holland, 1 forced fumble by Javon Holland, picked up by Carlton Davis. No block kicks, no safeties, and no defensive touchdowns for your Minnesota Vikings in this one. Greg Joseph, 3 for 3 on kicks, longest of 62, and 5 for 5 on extra points. I do believe also had a... We'll get into that later. Ryan Wright, 4 punts, 181, netting 181. No punts went for a return, and 2 of them went inside the 20. You'll love to see it. Cordero Patterson, 6 kick returns, 128, longest of 25, and 4 punt returns for 20 yards, longest of 6. If we go back into kicking, I don't think we can see touchbacks. There we go. 8 kickoffs, 8 touchbacks. So there you go. This team has to get better up front. That's all Randy's going to say. Once again, your Minnesota Vikings on Thanksgiving, not giving you much to be thankful for. Going down and falling to the Patriots 48-44. This has been a presentation of the NFL on the SSN. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, or reusage of said broadcast is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of the NFL, the SSN, or any of its... You get the idea. Don't use it. Don't record it. Don't rebroadcast it. Let's find out how long Jason Peters is going to be out for, and see if we wasted $5 million of cap space. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in just a minute. And hello and welcome back to the main, well, not to the main screen, to the last week game wrap-up screen. And we got some games to report. You had the Vikings losing 48-44. Detroit lost, which is good. We're still 1 game up in the division, but it's too close to kind of call here. And then you have a team like the Baltimore Ravens, who took care of the Jacksonville Jaguars quite handedly, 105-7. Must be nice to have a 98-point spread there in that one. The Bears lost to the Jets, who we face this week. And let's take a look. Excuse me. The Kansas City Chiefs took care of the Chargers. And, excuse me again, the Saints will take care of the 49ers. So there you have it. That is how Week 12 will wrap up. For the first time this season, we're going to take a look at the playoff picture. But first, I don't believe Jason Peters will be held out any length of games. No. So besides Eric Hendricks being out for the rest of the way, we already knew that. Minnesota is all but healthy, all things considered, which is nice. So we get to see the playoff picture. Week 13 is a special time of year. And if the playoffs were to start today, your Minnesota Vikings would be the 4th seed in the NFC. Kansas City would be the 2nd. Baltimore will be the 1st in the AFC. And then you can see it. That is how it would wrap up or look like here today. I mean, there's not really too much to go over. Kirk Cousins, after a really, really healthy set of games where he's turning over the ball very, very minimally, he comes in here and he turns it over 6 times. And most of those drives ended in points, albeit 3. But as I take a sip of the soda provided by U.S. Bank, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, it would help if we got some offensive line help, a couple underthrown balls due to pressure. And it just seems like whoever we plug into the right tackle, left guard, any position, it doesn't work. And Minnesota needs to figure this out. We do get Jason Peters back. Hopefully he can play more than one play against the Jets this week. Those gosh darn Jets. This has been Randy Replay. I will see you in the next one.